week 28 on my road to Worlds. Again, same as last week, fingers making improvements. I'm just using this month as a enjoyment time. But yeah, just working on movement, trying to get the body moving well, not really worrying about strength or anything like that, just trying to have a good time really. So let's hop into the movement of this week. Gave a few go on this boulder again that I was trying last week. Nearly died on the first attempt, which is always fun. But the next two attempts were probably my two closest attempts, which is good because I'm like my body position there was close. I wasn't close to actually sticking the move, but my body position was good. And then this was just a combination of everything. So it's good that my body's moving quite well. I had a session, so this was just an eliminate on this boulder. Again, this took me a few goes the first time I tried it, and then I like that first move, and then I was able to do it first go from there on out. And then just kind of wanted to do a slightly different last. I wanted to force not keeping the two hands on, just like force the one hand catch. And right here, I banged my elbow on something. I don't know what it was. It's still nice little scar there, which is quite good. Albeit today was this day was a 35-degree day or something. Movement wise, I was quite good. That foot was terrible though. But how I was moving through the boulders, I was quite happy with. It took me a while to get some trust in that start foot, so I just didn't want to generate enough. But it actually kind of taught me something different about a move like this, on how you jump, just kind of not putting as much movement, and just as soon as you're ready to jump, just pop. The top of this, getting the double gas on was super sketchy, and then getting this foot up here as well, just really sketchy. Even like standing up from there, didn't feel the best, but it was okay. And then this is something I started doing a little while ago, and I still do it quite often, is after doing a slab, I kind of just walk on the volume, or try and just balance on the volume. This volume I got a lot of trust in. You can actually see the difference in my ankle mobility between the left and right there, which is actually quite interesting. But just being able to kind of stand on a volume without the hand is important. Then just an easy way to do the move, which I didn't want to do just because I wanted to practice the jump move. But yeah, this is quite a nice move. This is actually my flash go on this boulder. So this top section was a bit tricky, but I was able to find a way to do it that was workable. I mean, I probably could have stood up. I just didn't know which way I wanted to do it, so I ended up just pulling my leg up, which I'm quite happy with that. This is another boulder that took me a few goes the first time I did it, and then going back to it felt pretty easy, which is quite good. Again, like all the movement stuff I'm doing today, or like this week, like my body's moving really well, which is good because the week that I was saying that I was climbing really strong, that actually I hurt my finger on, was the week where I said my body isn't moving that well. Like I'm keeping tension on holds that I wouldn't normally, but like my comp style isn't that great. Whereas a day like today, I mean, this is just a camp spotter because it just looked like a fun camp spotter. But a day like this where I focused more on the movement side of things than anything else, the body was feeling really well. So it's good that after only a few weeks. Okay, I'll stop there. This is a boulder that again took me a few goes when I was really trying it, and I was able to just retro flash it. So it's good that after only a few weeks, like 2 weeks of doing this sort of stuff, I'm like back up to where I was at my peak, which is very good. And another case in point version of this. This is a boulder that it took me quite a few goes to do. I kind of just stuffed up the beta there, and then on my second go I was able to stick the move. And then this top section, I wasn't actually able to do the top section while I was doing this session with my coach earlier this week. But then I was able to get it done today, even though it's a left-hand squeeze. I mean, I don't know if you can count it with the volume there, but basically this week, in terms of how my body is feeling, I'm getting a lot of body awareness, which kind of comes into play because I can't really pull too hard with my hand. I kind of need to get the right amount of body work so I can take the pain off my fingers. So all in all, can't really say anything negative about this week, really. It's all kind of going well. I'm keen to see where it's going to go, and if I keep going like this and then my finger gets right and I can get back into strength training, I'm quite excited to see where that's going to go. Stick around for the journey.